Why were black voters systematically denied their right to vote in Reconstruction? Imagine a time when newly freed black men wanted to exercise their right to vote, shaping their future and the nation's. But many faced fierce obstacles that kept them from voting freely. During the Reconstruction era from 1865 to 1877, black men did gain the right to vote through the 15th Amendment, which said no one could be denied voting rights because of race, color, or previous slavery. At first, black Americans took part in elections, elected leaders, and made their voices heard. But this progress was not easy or guaranteed. White supremacist groups like the Ku Klux Klan used violence and threats to scare black voters away from the polls. They lynched, attacked, and threatened black men and women, making voting dangerous. The violence was often ignored or even supported by local authorities, which made it worse. Legal tricks were also used to block black voters. After the federal government pulled troops out of the South in 1877 following the Compromise of 1877, white Democrats took control of southern states. They created laws like poll taxes, which required voters to pay money, and literacy tests, which tested reading skills. Many black voters, who were often poor and had little access to education because of slavery's legacy, couldn't meet these requirements. These laws were designed to look fair but were really meant to keep black people from voting. The federal government initially tried to protect black voting rights with laws called the Enforcement Acts, which made violence and fraud at the polls illegal. But as Northern interest in Reconstruction faded, support waned. When federal troops left the South, black voters lost protection. White Democrats then used fraud and intimidation to suppress black votes. They often manipulated election laws and used violence to scare black voters away. This led to a sharp decline in black political power. For example, after 1901, no black person served in Congress until 1929. All these efforts to deny black voters their rights show how hard black Americans fought to participate in democracy. Despite the constitutional amendments and initial gains, violence, legal barriers, and political deals worked against them. Still, the resilience of black voters and leaders during this time laid the groundwork for future civil rights movements. Their struggle reminds us how important it is to protect voting rights and fight against discrimination.